In sports, the scoreboard doesn't tell the full story, but Netflix does. Stories about dads who happen to be world-class quarterbacks and a battle for the heart, soul, and direction of the multi-billion-dollar business of F1. Whether you're a diehard fan or you're brand new, Netflix has the stories for every type of fan. You can watch these incredible sports stories like Quarterback, F1 Drive to Survive, Untold, and many more now on Netflix.
This episode is brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Some things are just better together, like party playlists and Friday nights, campfires and ghost stories, peanut butter and chocolate. And Reese's Cups are the perfect combination of creamy peanut butter and delicious milk chocolate. So, when you want something sweet, you can't do better than Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Buy Reese's today wherever candy is sold.
Apple Card is the credit card created by Apple. You earn 3% daily cash back up front when you use it to buy a new iPhone 15, AirPods, or any products at Apple. And you can automatically grow your daily cash at 4.15% annual percentage yield when you open a high-yield savings account. Apply for Apple Card in the Wallet app on iPhone. Apple Card subject to credit approval. Savings is available to Apple Card owners subject to eligibility. Savings accounts by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, member FDIC. Terms apply.
This was a difficult game for them because they are up against a Roma side that has such a strong tactical identity. And honestly, I know people hate this identity of just defending well and counterattacking, but remarkably, it works so well in Europe and continues to do so. And so, especially when you have it so well hammered in and you have direct points like El Shaarawy who can make a huge difference. And obviously adding that to the creativity of players like Dybala and Pellegrini. But the thing is that you can't just have people who know how to control the ball, which they do. You need your direct points. And I think Shaarawy, as always, I love watching him for Roma. I think he makes such a difference. And people kept asking me about his positioning, but when he has room in front of him, he can be such a threat. I thought Abraham's movements in the first goal were nothing short of exceptional, frankly speaking. This is the difference between a striker who scores goals and a striker who tries to help. And I thought his assist in particular, just the way the counter-attacking goal was stunning to watch. But this is where the question is what's going on with Vlahovic? There were so many opportunities there that he couldn't really control. He's just imprecise in his movements. He doesn't know what to do with the ball almost. He's scared of it, which is weird for me. He keeps applauding every time like a great pass headed his way, but he would just not be able to do much with it or fumble it. You could see confidence is low and he's visibly struggling, but trying really hard to show that he's not, which worries me even more, frankly speaking. And the side has become entirely dependent on Di Maria as chief creator and chief scorer right now as well. And that's always a little bit worrying because, Di Maria is fantastic, but you can't have a guy that you rely on so heavily. If you look at Juventus and the way they played yesterday, it was very good. And you think to yourself, how is it only a 1-0? And you think, can you just imagine if this side had Higuain or this side had Carlos Tevez? You would never be worrying about that goal at the end. And unfortunately right now it is Vlahovic, and it's a very struggling Vlahovic who's low on confidence, and he's been having a lot of one-on-one time in training. And there's one thing that I just keep coming back to with Carlo Ancelotti. And when Carlo Ancelotti was his coach, he said that he just didn't get rid of the ball quicker. And part of the way that Verratti plays his game is that he tries to attract players to him to sort of create space to then deliver the ball to. It's a very risky strategy, and it was giving me palpitations sometimes in the Euros, which is why I preferred Locatelli, who's a little bit more of a quick give and go and a vertical presence. But I understand the desire to hold possession like Verratti can do. But because of the way that he plays his football, there's always the option of a red card or a major loss in the way that, loss of the possession, the way that he managed against Bayern.
Hey gang, just wanted to let you know that you can now get a free 14-day trial of our Chronicles Tifosi Patreon membership.
Subscribe now for free for 14 days to get access to all of our full episodes, solo minisodes, bonus content, even behind the scene bonuses like our chats about football, and of course, our chats about life in general. You can also get the entire back catalogue of Serie Chronicles content.
So head over to seriechronicles.com/Patreon and subscribe to the Chronicles Tifosi membership for free.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
There's a little bit of magic in photographs. With a click of a button, we can capture a moment in time and keep it forever. At Rockbrook Camera, let their creative team help you transform these precious memories into unique holiday gifts to last a lifetime. Most people know Rockbrook Camera for their large selection of camera gear and expert photo advice, but they're also the area's best high-quality photo lab. Choose from a variety of gifts to personalize, such as their popular photo ornaments, high-quality canvas wraps, and photo mugs. With so many gift options ready to be personalized, it's easy to share a story, a moment, or a memory that's made to delight friends, family, or even yourself. Send joy through the mailbox with Rockbrook Camera's thoughtfully designed photo greeting cards, ready to pick up in 48 hours or less. Start creating today with help from Rockbrook Camera's friendly staff in-store or online in the convenience of your home. Visit Rockbrook Camera today, 1 block south of 168th and West Center in Omaha, 70th and Pioneers in Lincoln, or online at rockbrookcamera.com.